Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Dedicated Diva, and I am back with another homeschooling video. I know if you guys follow me from my other channel, I mostly did this over on my other channel, and so I kind of condensed it down into working from home and virtual assisting and things of that sort. But homeschooling, I have such a passion for it because I don't think that many people know about it that really should know about it. There are so many underperforming schools. There are so many problems in school, and I think the way around some of it is homeschooling or online schooling, whatever you want to call it. Now, I have been homeschooling or online schooling my children for, I would say, my son about 3 or 4 years and my daughter for a year. My son is in 9th grade when school starts back in, and my daughter, she will be in 1st grade. So yes, I had the ability to send her to kindergarten, through homeschooling. I'm just going to say homeschooling, but you guys will see why, because a lot of people have so many different ways that they look at, kids going to school from home. And I see it as homeschooling. You're at home and you're being schooled, so it's homeschooling. Now, my kids do the public tuition free online schooling. And that's basically where they have class connects in the morning. They have homework that they have to complete. Now, there's also other ways that your child can be homeschooled, and I'll do another video on that, the different forms and all of that. But I had a lady that was back before school was over with, I would say about 2 months before school was over with, and she basically told me, we were in the grocery store, and she told me, I always see you with your kids around school time, and I just basically want to know, what do you do, because your kids are so well behaved, and they're never into extra stuff. They either come in with their tablet, or they get what they have to get, and we just go back out of the store. And I let her know that they were being homeschooled, and I told her that if she was interested, to go through k12.com. That's k12.com. And she was asking me, what did I feel like some of the pros and cons was, over the last year. And I can honestly say that when I homeschooled my son, at first, for the first 2 years, maybe 2-3 years, it was through a virtual school in my county. Now, that was literally a shit show. He passed, of course, but they had no type of structure on the way they did things. It's just everything was all over the place when it came to testing. Guys, it was horrible. But when I went through K-12, where it was my son and my daughter, everything was so put together, guys. I mean, down to where the testing sites where my son had to go to take his, what do you call that test? I can't think off the top of my head, but it was TN Ready. When he had to take that, they had that so organized. They had it together. I never had to worry about anything. And I was just letting her know that the pros of online schooling is that you're at home, whether you have class connects or whether you don't. Now, if you don't have class connects, you're probably going through the private school and you have to pay for that. But I just chose the online public school, the tuition free, where they just send your child everything that your child has to have. My daughter, she even has a laptop. I didn't have to worry about that with my son. I didn't have to worry about it with my daughter, but they sent it to her, and I can't send it back, because if I send it back, it means that, she want to be removed. So I just kept the laptop, and everything has been going great. I don't have any cons, really. The only con that I had was with one teacher, where she chose to do things through a different platform, and it put my son in a predicament where he had to go and answer a lot of emails for that teacher. But besides that little incident, I have nothing but pros. I have nothing but positive things. So if you're thinking about homeschooling your child, I would really, really, really want to tell you to either go through, let's see, it's K12.com, and I think it's Home Life Academy. Now, Home Life Academy, if I'm saying that right, I will put a link down in the description box just for you guys to go, so you guys go to a specific web page. But Home Life Academy, if I'm not mistaken, is something that can be done from home. I believe it's a monthly fee, but if you can't pay that, they have certain programs for you that will be designated towards you to help you with, tuition and paying for things. But homeschooling, guys, is one of the best things that I have ever ran into. And I know so many things happen in the news where you have to be worried about your child 24/7. It wore me down. And the school that they were trying to send my son to and send my daughter to, it stayed with a police car there or ambulances. I would hear it from a distance. And I don't stay that far away from the school, and I just could not do it. And that's why I decided to homeschool my kids. That was one of the best choices. Even if you don't work from home yourself, and you maybe can get someone to watch your kids around that time, and you have well-behaved kids that could sit with a relative, and as long as they have a computer, or the school can send them a computer, you really maybe want to think about homeschooling. If it was me, to a parent that had any problems with public school, I would send my kids to homeschooling. I really, truly would. I cannot believe that for so many years I didn't know anything about this. I hate that I didn't act way before this, because before my son was homeschooled, he went to elementary school and he didn't get taught half of the things that he should have known. And I have sat with both of them when they're in their class connects, and they get taught everything plus more. There's so many different resources that you get to have when you're going to school online from home. So if you're ever thinking about homeschooling, or you have any questions, any concerns, or anything that you want to say in general, just put it down in the comment section below, and I'll make sure I get to you. And I'm going to come back with more videos like this, because school is about to start in the next 3 weeks. And I believe their schooling start on August the 5th or August the 6th. But guys, look into K12.com or Home Life Academy. I will be putting a link in the description box below to help you guys out. But it's amazing, guys. If you have that time in the morning time to, let your child get into those class connects, that's great. If you want to pay for the private and you don't want the class connects attached, that's great also. You can do the Home Life Academy, where they kind of flow just as long as they do what they're supposed to do. That's fine. It's your choice. But I'll be back, guys, with more videos like this. See you guys later.